Today I'm going to do a quick video on how to control crabgrass from taking over your lawn. Crabgrass is invasive and can be quite a pain if not handled properly, as in letting it get its grip on your lawn. This stuff can do quite the takeover if you let it. There are really two big steps you need to understand to control crabgrass. First is a healthy lawn. Crabgrass is an annual plant, meaning it grows and dies each season, meaning it needs a spot to grow. If you maintain a fairly full lawn, watered with a little fertilizer, you're already ahead of the game here. Full, healthy grass makes it tough for crabgrass seeds to take hold and compete. If you have an underwatered, patchy yard, crabgrass is waiting to take over if it's a problem in your area. One crabgrass plant can create up to 150,000 seeds. That's something to be cautious of. The second step, and nearly as important, is pre-emergent. If your lawn is healthy, full, and watered, you've made it difficult for a full crabgrass takeover, but there's still plenty of small areas where it will be ready to take over. This is where pre-emergent comes in. This is a crabgrass preventer, not a crabgrass killer. It works by halting or stopping the germination process of the seeds before it even starts to grow. You can almost think of it as birth control. Yep, awesome stuff. Right now I'll be using Scott's Turf Builder, halts crabgrass preventer with fertilizer. The only thing that matters is the active ingredients. Any brand with the same percentage of pendimethalin will work, 1.29% in this case. I bought this Scott's because it was available via Amazon Prime for a better price than going to a big box store at the time. I'm a pretty busy guy, so I need to budget my hours in the day based on their value. Extra time on the road is usually a lot of waste. Now, hopefully you're wondering when to do it, because the when to do it is crucial. You have to apply it before it germinates or it's all for naught. Thankfully, I've got the details you need. Crabgrass germinates at 62 degrees Fahrenheit at a 2-inch soil depth. So you want to apply your preventer at temperatures around 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, going to measure the temperature of the soil every few days seems like a pain, right? Yes, it would be. So leverage technology. You can go to greencastonline.com/tools/soil temperature and put in your zip code and it'll tell you right away. I'll put the links in the description below, or you can just simply Google soil temperatures, your area code, and there's got to be multiple things that'll come up and help you there. I've been using greencastonline.com for a while, and it's been great, and I like how accurate it is too, so that's what I use. Once you know it's time to apply your preventer, simply get your spreader out, follow the directions, which in my case says to turn the dial on the broadcast spreader toggle to 3, and you're ready to go. Ideally, you can get the right temperatures around a window of rain so you don't even need to water it afterwards. It's recommended to water up to an inch after the application to soak in all the chemicals. If you apply correctly before germination and water it incorrectly, you've got yourself a season with little to no crabgrass. Just be sure to keep your kids and dogs off it for a day as much as possible, or wash and rinse their feet if they pick up too much. I made sure to let these guys get a good block of time outside before I started. You'll want to be sure and just barely overlap the spread lines to not miss any spots. Just be sure not to double over lines or you can risk burning your lawn. The last little tip I have is to be sure and wash your spreader. The fertilizers will hasten corrosion quite a bit. This one I have is actually pretty darn old. It's rusted up quite a bit, and the wheels have turned so many times that they've rubbed holes in the metal frame. I finish off with a few sprays of fluid film, and this old beast is ready for yet another application later.